The Bright Spot is another one of my favorites. You know, I should back up and say every time that a book is finished, it can be my favorite. The one I'm writing now is hell. The one I'm going to write is probably going to be hell, but if they're done, they're my favorite. The Bright Spot, I have a very large family, and we all went to a small family-owned farm not too far from here last spring, or the spring before last. And it was baby animal season. So there was baby goats and baby chicks and like rescue farm animals. And then there was like, taco trucks. And it was just the most amazing place. Beautiful flowers, because they grow different flowers for each season, different trees for each season. So I took that idea of a small family-run farm to the Bright Spot. And the Bright Spot, the heroine runs this small family farm, and she rescues farm animals, and she's going under. And I just, she has to figure out how to save this farm, and she falls in love with like her virtual opposite. Talk about enemies to lovers. And it was just so much fun to write when I know I've been there. The setting was so clear in my head. The characters were so clear in my head. So that definitely helped. So that was a Bright Spot. The Summer Escape, I was determined to do like a scavenger hunt / mystery. I've never written mystery before, but I really wanted to do it. So what I ended up was two people, a heroine and a hero, running and searching for something that's missing. And they're on opposite ends. She wants it for one reason and he needs it for another reason. And it was the most fun book I've written. I was just on the go, and there was a witty banter, and those characters wrote the book themselves. I know I sound weird when I say that, but they took the book. I never expected it to go where it went. Better and Friends is next January, this coming January. Gosh, it's only 6 months from now. And this one, I was determined to write. I really, really wanted to write a second chance sort of love story. And so I came up with these. The hero and heroine were childhood enemies. And they come back into their lives in 20 years later. And that was just fun for me. I'd been kind of, there's a built-in security blanket when you're writing people who know each other from childhood, because you get to know, when you have a childhood friend, those are people you get to know in a way you don't get to know as adults. You just don't. Like, that doesn't exist anymore. That go out and ride your bike all day until the sun sets. And, that kind of relationship isn't an adult relationship. So I played with that, who they were as children and who they are now. I had a lot of fun doing that.